Good morning, kings and queens. Today I wanted to talk about the life of an entrepreneur and how not everyone for sure is built from it. And personally, I made a shit ton of mistakes being a self-made entrepreneur pursuing professional poker. And I'm definitely going to be making more now that I am starting my own business, which kind of want to keep on the low for now, but super excited to be starting actually multiple businesses. But what I want to say is life of entrepreneur is very lonely, but also very enjoyment. So if you're very fulfilling if you do stick with it. And yeah, not everyone is willing to knock their head, and the world basically will just keep rejecting you until you knock your head enough times, and then finally the world will start giving you stuff. But yeah, you pretty much have to bend the world to your will. You have to keep fighting, you have to keep showing up every day. You're not really gonna see physical, tangible progress. But like with anything, if you go to the gym for 1 week, you're not gonna just lose all the weight. There's law of compounding effects, right? So what your real mindset should be is, I'm gonna be doing this for a long time. And that's my game plan with content. That's my mindset with my business, is I'm just a guy who I just don't believe in failure. I don't know how to explain it. And because I think when you believe in stuff and when you let those kind of words give power to you is when you actually fail. So I actually just will keep knocking my head. I am stubborn as fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'll keep knocking my head until shit works. That's just my personality. My mom did not raise a quitter. So yeah, but one thing I did want to talk about is the entrepreneur lifestyle. Everyone knows it's lonely, right? But one thing I want to talk about is managing your energy. And I do believe the best way to do that is by really curating your reality. Not letting, I personally will, every single time I go out in the world, you go out and leave your boat and you interact with people. You may not actually realize it, but you're giving away your life energy. And some people will give you more life energy, right? You're around some people, you be around them and you feel super good after. You should always pay attention to how you're feeling after an interaction. But then there's just other people that are complete energy sappers. They just take away your energy, and that's honestly a lot of people these days. They want to siphon off your energy. And so what I would say is to be very careful about the people you surround yourself with. They should only be people who you feel you gain energy by being around, and ruthlessly cut off all the bad people in your life. And the best thing about life is that you get to curate your own reality. You get to decide what kind of life you live. You get to decide what sort of people you hang out with. You get to decide if you want to stay living with your parents, or if you want to do crazy things and drop out of school and try to make 7 figures, 8 figures, and live in a beautiful city in New York. You get to decide these things. So no one else does. And yeah, I'm saying this from personal experience. I am a guy who really just went a crazy ass route. I guess I didn't think it was that crazy, to be honest, but it seems crazy in the eyes of a lot of other Asian Americans, and I stand by it. I live a great life. This is the life I've always dreamed of living, and now I even want more for myself. So I'm super happy with how my life turned out. And I do believe the reason why my life turned out that way, because I not only, basically I just never take no for an answer. And also when things are going bad, I reanalyze and reassess. That's a very important part. Being an entrepreneur, be honest with yourself. You have to really discover your own truths. The truths have to come from your own internal observations and your own worldview, and you have to also be adaptable. If stuff is not working, why is it not working? If stuff is working, let's keep doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on what's working, right? So these are just some thoughts I had this morning as I wake up to another beautiful day in the life of being a self-made unemployed boss. Have a good one.